Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm replying to a comment on my video where somebody said I have no idea how to do crossovers on the jump rope. So here's how you want to do crossovers like this. Okay. So there's two things when you're trying to get the crossover. The first one being the type of jump rope you're using, and the second one being the technique. Now the second part is definitely more important because it doesn't too much matter what type of jump rope you're using, but I will show you this. Like, you see this jump rope right here? It's the Elite SRS speed rope. So these are made with like a metal wire and they go real fast, but I want to show you something. Can you see this? See how it's just coiled up because it's kind of stiff? You don't really want a rope like this because it's not going to bend as easily as you want. You can still do a jump. You can still do it. But these are better really for double unders, because they go super fast. But for this type of trick, you really want a jump rope like this. So this is a PVC boxing style, basically you could call it jump rope, and just made of that rubber PVC cord. So this is the Hero Flow rope, and I'll put the description or the link to it in my bio with a 10% discount. So you want a rope like this or this rope. I recommend this rope, but you can get any PVC like this. And this is gonna flow better because you see it's not all coiled up and stiff, so it's gonna move and flow with the tricks that you're trying to do. So that's the first part. The second part, make sure you have it measured right, because when I first started jump roping or jumping rope or whatever, I would jump rope with a long rope. It was like 8-10 feet, which is fine, but the longer your rope is, the more your arms are gonna go up like this. So I was jumping like this because my rope was so long, I had to, right? And it was okay, but besides all that torque on the shoulder and you're overusing your shoulder and not your wrist, what happened was when you're trying to do crossovers, you're crossing all the way from here to here. So you have to cross so far, it's just not good. It's difficult to do. So what really made me shorten my jump rope eventually, which I like it, if you look at, I'll show you my length. This is what I prefer. I say it's about like nipple height, something like that. That's where I like to go now. And what made me shorten it is doing these tricks, because when you're doing the crossover, you want it to be more by your side. That way, all you got to do is come right here to here, here to here. So like I said, you're not having to go like this, right? You're just more down by your side, using your wrist and turning. So that's the part about the jump rope. Now here's the part about the technique. When I first started doing crossovers, I could get like 1 or 2 or sometimes 3, but I would always mess them up. I couldn't do them back to back like that. And I see a lot of people have this problem. And what it is doing the crossover, I think most people get the premise is that you're just crossing over your wrist, right? I mean, basically that's it. So you have a loop right here, here's your loop, and you're gonna invert it and make another loop and jump over it and then bring it back. The problem is that I was having for years, and it took me a long time to crack this code, is I would kind of like whip it over. So I'm jumping, and then I would quickly use momentum and whip it, and I would get 1 or 2, but then I would always get tripped up on it, right? I'll show you, see if I can show you how I used to do it. I don't know if I can do it like that anymore, but it's more like I would just whip it real quick, right? So that's okay, but if you want to get it back to back, the thing is, here's the secret, okay? I'm gonna give you the sauce right here. Listen, because this took me a while to figure out. You have to think about it like a wave, right? A wave on a graph, it has a bump like this, and then it has an exact equal negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Now, both of those have to be equal. So when they're equal, here's your first loop. You jump over it. You have to turn, don't whip, turn, and now this is equal and you jump over that. So the loop is equal and the speed of the turn is equal. You're not whipping it. You're letting it turn like that. So it's like a yin yang. So both sides are equal, because if you think about a graph, you have these two, the positive and the negative going along the equilibrium. As soon as one is bigger than the other, you're not going to sustain that wave. As soon as one wave is bigger than the other, it's going to get thrown off. So don't whip it. You want both loops. You have to find that equilibrium so they're both equal. Okay? And like I said, don't use your hands to whip it, but turn it so it's flowing like this. And it's flowing equally on that equilibrium. So that's one secret. Now the other thing is to look out for, don't overcorrect. Try to keep yourself a little skinny, I say. I gotta give a shout out to Rush Athletic Jump Ropes, because he has some good tutorials on this that help me. So you don't wanna overcorrect, and when you turn, don't bring your arms up too high, because what happens, the jump rope comes up, you get caught on your feet. Turn it just as much as you need to. Also, when you go to do a turn, don't start by coming out and then going in. A lot of people, for whatever reason, it's just an instinct, they're jumping, and then they want to do it. They come out and then they whip. That's not it. You're just here, you just turn in. Here, turn in. So you're only turning in and then out just to correct back to where you originally were. Don't overcorrect. The last part is the footwork, okay? You can do it with the regular footwork. So you'd be like, I never do it this way, but like, you're just doing the regular jump. But if you see the way I'm doing it, I'm doing the running jump. And the reason why I like that is because it goes a lot faster. Because the regular jump rope, you can go about this fast. You can go about that fast. But with the runner's jump, you can go much faster because you're bringing your leg up and you're actively pushing it down. And the surface area you jump over is smaller, right? Because you're only jumping over 1 foot at a time. So it gives a smaller surface area. So that's basically the trick to doing it. Now, start slow and kind of wean up your momentum. Don't go in fast right away, like to go in. And speed up, catch your flow. And then once you have it, just hold it. Because jump rope, it's like the same thing. Once you find that rhythm, just don't change it. Because once you catch the rhythm coordinating between your hands and your feet, it's gonna just be the same. So that's what I think about. Same. I try just not to change it. Let me see, did my video cut off this time? Okay, good. Last time it cut off. So that's basically it for the crossovers. If you want any tutorials, comment, and I'll bring it to you. I'm happy because my channel is finally picking up, which, to be honest, I really didn't care. I was kind of doing it more as a hobby, but now recently starting to get more views and clicks on my videos, which makes it, even more motivated. So I'm really thinking about doing a Mayweather tutorial on how to do the whole Floyd Mayweather combo. That's the one that I'm doing on my channel a lot, and that includes this move in it. And I was thinking about doing like a whole 5-part series, like real in-depth, breaking it down. But I want to see if anyone wants that. So if they want that, click or comment and request that, and I'll go ahead and make it for y'all. So other than that, that's it. Check back with me next time. And I'm out.